as they take on their Western Conference rival in today's game. Great to be with you. This is Kevin Harlan here with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellum as 2K Sports presents this Tuesday afternoon broadcast of the NBA. And time now to take a quick look at our State Farm lineups. Someone we'll be keeping an eye on certainly today, Jeremy Lin.
I think one of Lin's best attributes, Kevin, is his ability to score and finish through contact. You know, he's got deceptive strength to his lower body. He's able to maintain that balance in the paint even after he gets bumped and finish plays.
Well, that balance you talk about with the added strength helps him defensively as well because he's underrated at that end. He might not have the size and reach to lock guys up, but he plays a very smart defensive game.
Love the finish there. Not much defense, though.
On offense, here are the Rockets. Shot's good. Lin's got his first 2 points.
A great move to the hoop, capped off with the finger roll. He's an outstanding finisher in close. Well, you can see it happening. You knew the Thunder were poised for a deep playoff run last year after coming up short to the Mavericks in 2011. They made quick work of them in the first round last year.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Ibaka, Patterson defending. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Yes, Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Kevin McHale. And my first question was, what's the plan against Kevin Durant? Probably the premier scorer in the entire league. He said, well, it starts with trying to keep the ball out of his hands, because once he catches it, you're kind of at his mercy. Guys, Durant's so long, he can just shoot over the top. When he does get the ball, expect to see some double teams.
Thanks, Doris. Lin kicks to Ashik. Poked loose and stolen by Perkins. The numbers in their favor. And finished off by Westbrook.
Tell you what, you gotta love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it feels like it's either a dunk or a foul and a couple of free throws every possession.
The Sprite replay really gave you a good look at the action. Looking back on that series, Clark, it was a bit of a statement from the Thunder to go out and sweep the defending champions. They had a couple close games in there. But to do it in Dallas, I thought, with a Game 4 series-clinching win, was pretty impressive. I know, Steve, you thought so as well.
Oh, no question. And then, of course, they followed that up by beating the Lakers and then San Antonio before finally losing to Miami in the finals. So you look at that murderer's row of opponents that they had to face in the playoffs, and to win 3 series, pretty remarkable.
Hits the layup off the impressive drop step. Westbrook's got 6.
I think the 2 most explosive point guards in the league right now, Kevin, are Derrick Rose and Westbrook. We just haven't seen the kind of point guards in league history with this kind of finishing ability at the rim.
Well, he does a great job absorbing contact, double clutching, and if he gets a good step on you, forget about it. He can throw it down with the best of them.
Clock is at 3. Lin. Here's a sheet. It's blocked. Patterson against Ibaka. Outside Collison. Westbrook dishes to Cephalosha. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
He kicks it to Harden. Misses from close range.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play.
7. 10.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, Steve, Clark, what do you think?
Really good sign offensively the way they started this game out, getting a lot of hoops from close range.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to get baskets inside. I know you were a three-point shooter, Steve, and a really good one, but it's always easier to score in the paint.
Marcus Morris is out there with Carlos Delfino. Then it's Smith, then it's Harden, and it's Douglas in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Can't get it to go, and it's Oklahoma City the other way.
Well, the Rockets just missed being part of the playoffs. Based on the record, the 9th seed in the West. That doesn't get you anything but a number next to your name, really, and good luck for next year. They were in it, though, right until the end.
Here is Harden. Hasheem Thabeet making his last shot. Takes a three. Delfino kicks to Harden. Feeds to Douglas. From past the arc. That's good. Going back to the Rockets, only 2 games back of Utah for that 8th and final conference playoff position. Steve, looked like they just kind of ran out of gas near the end of the year.
Well, they were right there down the stretch, Kevin, but Utah was a little bit stronger. I think injuries may have played a little bit of a factor as well for Houston, but this is a team that you expect to be in the mix year after year.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Ashik has checked in for Smith. Chandler Parsons comes in for James Harden. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Tony Douglas. Here's Lin, following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Lin against Perkins. Westbrook with the steal. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Cephaloshin. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Ammonia strong finish right there, partner. You hear me? That was ammonia strong.
Yeah, ripped it down with 2 hands.
That's about as high percentage as you can get. And the Thunder, when they acquired Kendrick Perkins, they considered him to be the final piece.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play. I can't imagine that we'll see one better than that tonight.
I'm with you on that, aren't you, Steve?
Oh, yeah, I'd be shocked if we saw something more entertaining than that one.
That was a nice replay, brought to you by Sprite. Then the pass to Ashik. The shot misses. The Thunder leading by 10.
Opportunity to go 2 for 1 here if they want it.
Steve, let's see if they go for it.
They can do no wrong offensively.
Everything's dropping, guys, and that confidence, it gets infectious and contagious.
Delfino kicks to Parsons. Over Perkins. The Rockets with another miss.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
Here's Ibaka.
It wasn't bad defense, but he got overpowered. Just not enough strength to stop him.
You know, sometimes you just try to avoid the foul, Clark, and not get in the way.
Wrong place, wrong time.
Exactly.
Yeah, no question. You guys are right. I mean, he seemed to think better of it and then backed off a little bit at the end.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Smith checked in for Ashik. Patterson comes in for Marcus Morris. James Harden, he's checked in for Carlos Delfino. And Tony Douglas is subbed in for Jeremy Lin. To halt the run, Kendrick Perkins grabs the miss. There's the foul. It's on Patrick Patterson. That is his first foul of the game. And here is Ibaka. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. And here's Westbrook. He's got 10. In for the dunk.
They're scoring well here, really executing and building on this lead.
Gradually adding to the lead, I like it. I mean, they continue to work well offensively. They should be in good shape going forward.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Thunder lead by